I know that God still wants to use me. He still has amazing things planned for me, and who knows what they are, but I just thank God that He can use me, and that I can just share with you guys that He really is the only place to put your hope, to put your trust. All the things that you can get involved in, all the people that you can get involved with, that you come in contact with, they fail, life fails, medicine fails, machines fail, doctors fail. God never fails. Never, ever, 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 ever fails. Never. Like, I don't know how else to emphasize that. He never fails. You know, you can say that, oh, we're going to be best friends forever or anything like that. And not that I'm trying to tell you guys that you won't be friends with people here forever, but you don't know what's going to happen. God does. He's got such a great plan. And no matter who fails you, no matter if it's family, no matter if it's friends, no matter if it's what you do, God will always be there. He'll always be by your side. And to me, there's such hope in that. There's such joy in that. He really is incredible. Like, I know that I've been joking a lot this week about, gang stuff, and about, I almost died, true story, but I gotta tell you, I don't know, my mom could tell you, I don't know how many times I have been close to death. I don't know how many actual surgeries I've had. I don't know how many times doctors have told me that I shouldn't be alive right now. But I am, and I am because of where my hope is. I am because of who I believe in. And when you do that, like, He's going to use you guys. Like, for serious. I'm not saying this to be somebody standing up here who just tells you that to tell you that. I oftentimes feel like I'm a nobody. I'm nothing. I used to struggle a lot with why can't I just be like everyone else? Why can't I just be healthy? Why can't I just go out and have fun? If I were to, because, okay, Kenny lives with us, like, a lot, basically. And Kenny all the time wants to go out and do stuff. Let's go bowling, let's go do this. If I go do that, I'm going to feel horrible in the morning, guys. Like, and that's just bowling. I can't play dodgeball because if I get hit right here where my kidney is, that equals death. Holy crap, sorry. Oops. There's just so many risks in my life, but you know what? Every now and then, I do go out bowling. And this week, I've been trying to play games. I've been trying to get involved, and I've been trying to do that more in my life. And yeah, I get tired. Yeah, I don't feel good, but it's worth it. Like, it's worth spending time with people you love. It's worth putting that trust in God that He is going to make everything all right, that He is going to be there. I've heard that a lot of you, especially from Dixon, just think that I'm strong and I'm great and whatever. I'm only strong because God is strong and God is in me. Like, when you're in God, no one, nothing, nada can be against you. Nothing. And that is the only reason, why I was able to walk through my high school halls every day. I know Autumn gets mad when I say this, but I hated high school. I hated it. When I was a freshman and a sophomore, I didn't really tell this to anybody, but I called it the hellhole. Because that's what it was to my spirit, that's what it was to me. And that's how I saw it destroying people, just how much sin is in the schools. But God is greater than that. I don't call it that anymore, but there's still a lot of stuff that goes on there that shouldn't be going on because we have God, and God's so much stronger than that. So much stronger. And like, I just encourage you guys, I know it's hard, and I know that you want to fit in. I've been there. But I tell you what, I've known the kids in my class for a long time. And because I've stood my ground my whole life and said, no, I'm not doing this stuff. I'm not getting into your drugs. I'm not going out and partying. They respect me. This senior year, a lot of them just started talking to me and telling me stuff about their lives, telling me stuff, and just encouraging me. Like, I know that sounds weird because it's coming from the world, but they're encouraging me and just telling me how they thought it was cool that I stood my ground. And I really want you guys to know that, like, if you put your hope, if you put your trust in the right place, yeah, you'll be persecuted, yeah, things will suck, but you have God. That's all that matters. I mean, yeah, it felt great to get comments from people at my school. It was great to get the respect, but most of you know I don't really care. Like, this world can think what they want of me, but I have Jesus, so I'm dangerous, guys. You guys can be too. I joke about liking Wonder Woman so much, but you want to know why? Okay, like, every little girl wants to be a princess, right? Whatever. Wonder Woman, yes, is a princess, but she goes out and fights. She doesn't stand idly by. She says, you know what? I'm going to fight for my people, and I'm going to fight for what's right. And though she may not have God behind her, she still wins some pretty cool battles. She always wins. Like, and I know she's just comic book, but how often are people in the world winning? They're winning a lot, and they don't really have much behind them. Just think, like, if all of us, or even just half of us left here, just saying, you know what, I'm going to be dangerous, I'm going to put my hope in God, I'm going to put my trust in Him, and I'm going to let Him be my guide. Just think of how dangerous we could be for Jesus. Just think of the change that we could make. Just think of all the battles that we could win for Him. Like, that, like, gets me excited thinking about it. Like, think of all the people at your schools that would see that light and would talk to you, and that would, who knows, maybe stop drinking, maybe stop doing drugs, maybe come out of depression. You never know what's going to happen, guys, when you follow God. You're never going to know whose life you're going to touch, who you're going to change. So I pray that you guys would just put your strength in Him, you would put your hope in Him, your trust in Him, and that He would just be your guide, your compass. Because I'm telling you, there's no other way. No other way. Nothing is as satisfying, nothing is as great. There's no high that's greater, nothing is as satisfying as the love of Jesus Christ, and knowing that you are a daughter or a son of His. Let's pray.